How's it going, everybody? I'm doing a collection update. That's right. For the first time in forever, even though I should have made one last year, it's time I do a collection update. Really, in here you could see everything's changed up a lot if you've watched my other ones. And you may notice it's a mess over there. I'll go over that in a second. But yeah, I really just want to get into a lot of my stuff I have. A lot of new stuff. Gonna be a lot of going over, and I'm gonna have some fun. So I'm gonna start on over with this desk. I just turned on this desk lamp to help me out here. You could see a bunch of random parts and whatnot. All these parts actually either go to a build, some random build, like I have the Thestral carriage right here. I have some Carnage builds, the tree from the Thestral carriage, which I gave my brother, but then it's kind of torn apart. There's two pieces missing that I believe were in his room. I have some Bricka minifigures, which I have for a certain animation, and then I have my weapons over here. I also have a couple other things. I have some random minifig parts in here, and as you can see, it's just a bunch of random shit. I'm trying to get this area cleaned. I kind of started on all this today. A lot of this was found in these crevices. This crevice was a lot bigger, and that crevice back there, because if you can see, you kind of can't, but down there, there's room for Lego. Over there, since it was a lot bigger, there was a lot of room for Lego. And down there was a lot of Lego too. I cleaned it out a little bit. As you can see though, my setup's kind of really ghetto right now. I'm glad that I moved it over here though, because that makes me a lot happier. But as you can see, this tripod is really old. It's bent. It's just kind of old. I got some shit on the floor too that I really need to clean up. Otherwise than that though, I mean, I'm really liking this area. I got some stuff for stop motion, these index cards for reflectors and different light colors, my sticky tack, my camera, you know, just a lot of things. I am mad that I don't have a lens cap. I did, but I just can't find it. I'm trying to get a new camera though, because this camera its compatibility is not great, so I really want to get some new stuff. Otherwise than that though, over here is just a real fucking mess. Also, brick separators. Moving up to this area, it's still my Hogwarts castle. Everything's actually looking pretty good back here, to be honest. I like it a lot. You see I have all the old Hogwarts castles, the 2018 to the 2021s, which are still my favorite Hogwarts castles, honestly, because they just look absolutely beautiful next to each other. Everything except the bell towers, which we still haven't even gotten in the other theme, which I really want. I might even make a mock of them, or I might buy those 2011 ones just to make it look good, but I was kind of expecting Lego to make one, and they didn't, which sucks. But as you can see, I do have a new set. I have this old Harry Potter, Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone set back here, Chamber of Winged Keys. That's a really good set. I found it for about 30 bucks at a local used video game, comic, and toy store. So I have that. I have some newer Hogwarts stuff. I was originally intending on buying all the newer Hogwarts. I might do it. I don't know. I'm kind of disinterested at this point. I still kind of want to buy that Chamber Secret sets and a couple others. And, you know, there's the fucking Quidditch set back there, which is a really good set that I suggest all you buy, even if you don't have the new Hogwarts. But as you can see over here, there's a lot of random builds from other Harry Potter things. We have the cool, I forgot, the loot. I don't know I forgot what that fucking thing is called. God damn it, that pisses me off. But, you see, we just got a lot of cool builds over here. Mainly, though, I really just love this Hogwarts stuff. I love that I can see that in the back. It just, honestly, it looks really cool, and you can see that knight in the back. I really still love this area. It hasn't changed, very much in the past couple of years, but I still love it. Now I'm gonna move on to, really, my clothes dresser. As you can see, I'm not very good with keeping these things closed, considering they're not even on, wheels or anything, so they're kind of, you know, like that. But we have this little area over here. As you can see, I still have some sets, some Star Wars stuff. I actually recently sold some Star Wars stuff to HHH Bricks in Cincinnati. But this piece right here is kind of stuck. I gotta find a way to get that out. But what I did was I sold off my Snoke's throne room, and I sold off my Captain Rex's ATT. I sold a couple other sets because I just, those sets were so useless to me, I didn't need them. But I still have some other useless sets. My brother, who originally actually bought this set, decided to rebuild it. It's been broken and just sitting on top of something forever, so he decided to rebuild it. I think this is a really cool $20 set from 2017, and I really like it. 40th anniversary train, the Malibu mansion, the small slave one, and the bigger, well, it's not a big slave one, but the bigger one. It's usually on the stand, but the stand is shit, so I gotta restand it at one point. We have some other little builds, this is good for some stop motions. This was from the new garbage truck that came out this year. Camper, I believe that came out last year or 2 years ago. TIE Fighter, which is still one of the Star Wars sets I'll definitely keep, because I really like original trilogy stuff. I like original trilogy and Mandalorian stuff. The rest, though, not really my thing. Cool house. The first creator set I ever had, actually, but I recently acquired it again. Bro Thor's house, which is a brick filming godsend, honestly, because it has all these accessories. If there's a set and you want to like get into brick filming, try to get this set if it's still available, because it just has a lot of great and useful stuff. And the log cabin from 2016, one of the oldest sets I still have built. Well, like one of the sets I acquired a long time ago that I still have built. Some other random builds up here. It's kind of the same. The Iron Man fucking armory. I haven't got any of the new ones because, to be honest, I don't like the new ones. They're either way too expensive or they're shit. We also have this Surf Shack from 2 years ago, last year. It's a really good set, to be honest. I really like it. For the 40 I got it for, it was much better than the 50 that it's worth. But honestly, it's just a great set. I haven't used it yet, but I do want to. There's a beach video I've been thinking of making, and I really want to use this for that. My oldest set, the Knight's Arsenal from 1989, I believe, and some other random builds. Moving on to the miscellaneous Harry Potter shelf. This shelf has really run out of room, and I'm thinking of either putting it over there. That's pretty much exclusively a DC shelf, though. Over here, maybe, but that's about the same amount of room as over here, or maybe on one of these other shelves. Anyways, this is still a really cool shelf. I have some really cool sets. The Burrow, I think this is a really cool set. Honestly, it looks awesome on display, too. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We got this tree from the Gwomp set. We have the two fucking Ford Anglias. Oh, that's a tragedy right there. There it is. It's not going to go back on right. Anyways, the two Anglias. Which one do I like more? Well, I like the front of this one more, but I don't like the trunk more. And I like the trunk of this one more, but I don't like the front more. So, a little 50-50 on them. Honestly, though, I think this one slightly edges it out because it just slightly edges it out, in my opinion. I don't know. They're both pretty much the same, though. Fort Privet Drive, amazing set. That's another brick filming set if you want it. Great set. Hagrid's Hut, awesome set as well. The Quidditch pitch, as you can see, is just flooded with nonsense. I mean, look at this. Just horrendous. Gwomp is just hiding back here. Just hiding. Used him in one vid. But I might use him again. Who knows? The Hungarian Horntail and the fucking Hippogriff. I keep forgetting his name. But they're... Oh, Buckbeak. Buckbeak. Fuck. I feel stupid now. But those are back there. My Privet Drive sign, which is missing that part. Which actually, I believe I put in my black bin. Which pisses me off. But I'll find it. Some trees from Expecto Patronum. This tent from the Hungarian Horntail. I just dropped a Thestral. The Hogwarts Express, the 2018 one. New one got revealed. I think it's overpriced, but I really want the Hogsmeade Station from the set. Aragog. Fucking, the Patronus. And right here we have the Night Bus, the best Night Bus. Going down a little further, we have my dark gray, my light gray, and my black bins. These used to be over there, if you remember. So my studio used to be over here. I moved it all eventually just to make sure I could be next to my computer and next to my studio. It just makes it a lot easier than having my studio over here. But as we can see, dark gray parts that aren't platforms or walls, though some of these look suspicious. No, they just have some stuff. So that's in there. As we can see, all my light gray bricks are in here. Light gray is a part I really want to start utilizing more. I just want to start utilizing different colors more. The only issue is you can see a lot of these are miscolored and sun damaged, so that's going to be really hard to use. And my black bin, which is really full. But since I got these drawers, it's become a lot better. Moving on, we have where the glass tower has been moved. It used to be over here where my trash can is, but now I decided over here is better for it. A lot of things have actually changed in here since last time. Like none of these were in here last time, from what I remember. I don't even think Hogsmeade was in here. But up here, still have these DC sets. I got a lot more. This is a newer, I think that was in my last collection actually, but I destroyed the other one because it kind of fell off my thing and I thought it was useless, so. But as you can see, same old DC villain stuff. Just random DC villain stuff. This is fully built actually, but I would like it to stand, but it's kind of laying down right now. Down here we have the Seinfeld apartment. Really cool set. I actually have the part that goes on there, and that'll be built. But otherwise than that, I just think this is another brick filming set that if you want to brick film, this is a set that's really good for accessories and whatnot. Going down a little further, we have the Sonic set. Really nice, except for this actual Robotnik, which looks awful. That's an awful Robotnik. Of course, we're getting a new one actually tomorrow from the day I'm filming this. With the new Sonic sets, that looks a lot better. But this was a really cool set from last year. The Sonic fig isn't here. It's in my drawer because, you know, damage and whatnot. I'm a little iffy on putting figs on display. I'm going to change that, though, because I'm running out of room for stuff. But honestly, this is just a really cool set. And yeah, for the $63 I paid for it for a damaged box, I think it's awesome. Moving down a little further, we have my Hogsmeade and Shrieking Shack. I love these two sets, especially the Hogsmeade. Shrieking Shack's good. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but still really good. Also, that part of the Shrieking Shack, like with the Whopping Willow and whatnot, not the biggest fan of that. Shrieking Shack entrance is cool, though, and the shack itself is really nice. Moving down just a little further, we have one of my favorite city sets, actually, of all time, and by far my favorite of last year. It is the Supermarket. City, I think, has definitely rebounded from the really shit years over the past. This year's sets look amazing, to be honest, and this set is really great. I love this set so much. The fact that we got a Lego grocery store, I think, is awesome. It was needed, and honestly, it's just a really awesome set with some really cool, like, built-in details, especially that shopping cart mold. Is that not cool or what? Alright, we're in the closet, investigation style. I decided to bring a flashlight to make you see everything. As you can see on the floor, just a lot of nonsense, a lot of nothingness, some poly bags, just -1 that I have over on my desk. I really need to organize a lot of this stuff in here. We got some instructions in here. This is the newest bin for my instructions, which I actually really needed a bin about this big, because these instructions I have a lot of, and I can put some $20 size instructions right here. My other instructions are in these bins and in these drawers. As we can see, I'm sorry about this, right down there, we got like the $50 type square instructions, and in here is mainly 20 and 30. These are like completely full though. That needs to be put somewhere. It's just been sitting there for a while. But down over here, you can see it's just a pile of boxes that I really need to organize. I don't know why I haven't yet. I plan on doing it soon, and we got some big figs down there, but it's a real mess, and I really want to organize that soon. Up here, we got some other boxes. As you can see, I've stacked them a new way to where it's just a lot more organized. And I started putting boxes inside of boxes. It's just so much more space efficient. I just have a lot of boxes up here. As you can see, some of my favorites. My Diagon Alley. The box is a little damaged, but it's fine. It's a lot more damaged than my Daily Bugle box, which is pretty much mint, except for these corners really easily get faded away on these big sets. It really kind of sucks. And then we got the police station, which you can see a slight bit of damage, and some other modulars way up there. I still need to secondhand buy the Assembly Square box. And we got some more big boxes. The Lego Batman movie Arkham Asylum. Just some really cool stuff overall. Moving down here to some more Lego things. We got these bins that have always really been here. You know, gray walls, maroon, tan, gray platforms, orange bricks. And I believe down here it's dark blue. And I believe there's another bin down there, but it's not really important. In here, in these drawers, what I have, I'm going to try to balance this flashlight. I've started, tried to go get that real quick. I have sets, bagged sets. These sets are they were very useless on display, and they were just taking up room. So I decided to move them in. Sorry about that. And down here, actually, I got more. These are, the sets that I sold were basically in here or unbuilt. And then, down here, there was sets in here, but there's still like one little build back there. Otherwise than that, though, that's pretty much all of this. As you can see, it's a complete mess. Really need to take a day and just clean it up, but I did organize these boxes up here to look really nice and just to be space efficient. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. All right, the Marvel shelf. Over here, I really just put the best of the best. But as you can see, I also, from my reflection, you can see I put some more posters up here. I'm looking to add some type of poster over here. I'm trying to make my room a lot less like messy with my posters and whatnot. So I got a lot more framed posters around, and I think these just look really nice next to each other. I need to change that poster up a little bit. But over here, on the Marvel shelf, I have this stacked. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to put this over on this bookshelf down there, though, with a lot of miscellaneous stuff. But a lot of neat Marvel builds. As you can see, I'm kind of out of space, except for little tiny things. So I really need to start being a little better with the space efficiency. But this is a cool poly bag I just got. Really like it. And I have some cool builds over here. This set, it wasn't a good set, mainly because the build's just whatever. But this is a good set for brick filming with accessories and stuff, too. As you can see, I have the 2018 Hulkbuster. I have some Quinjets. I have the new Quinjet right up there, which is one of my favorite Marvel sets of all time. I'll get into that in a second. I still have this bridge. my dream, if I ever, whenever I move away from here, is to make a city where I incorporate this bridge as like a bridge in between the city. That would be really nice, but as of now, I haven't. I have some things, just a bunch of random Marvel builds, as you can see. I skew towards older builds because I just think they're higher quality, unless it's like this Benatar. You know, I kind of 2012 through 2014, in my opinion, was kind of my favorite era of Marvel. You know, you got some of like this Captain America bike, which I recently bought from a secondhand Lego store for like $6, and I really love the old Marvel builds and their aesthetic, so I mainly have those on display. So yeah, moving down here, we have just a lot of Lego stuff to go over. Over here, this is my random, like, Lego parts that I have a lot of in here in this bricks and minifigs bag, actually. I have spider webs from Spider-Man. In here, these glass panels, I got a shit ton of these from Pick-a-Brick last year. They're all pretty much from the Chicago fucking water tower one when I visited Chicago with the Brickers. So I have so many of them in just this big Lego bag. Then down here we got a bunch more of these. We got letter parts. And I just dropped my Joker parts. Still looking to army build a lot more of these because these are just really cool parts. Some of those Harry Potter trading cards. These are spiders. Bones. Black walls. Really useful. I used to have like none of those. These black minifigure stands. Tree parts. Want more of these. These are so useful for brick filming. And down here we have the Lego like cigar blunts, whatever. Joints, actually. I'm sorry. This is a Spider-Man head, which I need to put with the Spider-Man. I was just worried about getting it scratched. Some random builds from the Aquaman set and whatnot. My Citizen Brick rubbers. I do want to make a new order to Citizen Brick soon because I really want to get a lot more stuff from there. This part, which I got recently from Bricklink, really useful for brick filming. Just also it was in forest, so I just love the aesthetic it brings. And then over here, my brand new screw drawer from last year, actually. In here, I actually have a lot of specialized stuff. Mainly parts I had a lot of, or, you know, parts that didn't really go anywhere, or a lot of parts from this area that I specialized. I want to buy another one of these because this is actually a low quality one. This one was only about $20, and all of those I need to get organized. And you don't need a high quality one of these for Lego. You really don't, just because it's Lego parts. But as you can see, I got a bunch of random parts. I got these backpacks. I got animals. I got a bunch of just random things that I really want to just keep in these. It's really easy to keep organized. Down here, I got guns. I got a shit ton of Lego guns. Not to mention my brick arms. I got 2 of these. Some random Lego parts down here. These blast pieces. Some of these that I forgot to put in the bag because I couldn't find it. But yeah, I really do like this. These computer panel parts. Just a lot of random cool stuff. And then over here, you can see we still have just a lot of more. Like these, I actually need to throw that away. That's empty. I didn't realize that. We have some minifig bags of minifigs that I have just kind of out randomly. We have some random parts, some random set stuff down here that I need to organize. A lot of this just needs to be organized. I'm kind of lazy about that stuff, and I really need to not be. But in here, I've had this for a while, just like these like creamsicle color pieces, these army green, and down here we still have some gold. A lot more gold pieces than last time, but that's because I just acquired a lot. Then over here, random accessories, animals. I got some crocodile, so maybe a new Killer Croc video soon. I paid $6 each for these at a secondhand Lego store. I'm not mad at it, but it's definitely overpriced. Just a lot of random cool parts. And moving on to down here. Down here is a lot. I got my green bricks, my red bricks, my brown bricks. This drawer is actually broken, and it's been broken for a while. I really need to just replace that. But brown bricks, white bricks, blue bricks, transparent bricks, or translucent. In here, it's random figs / citizen figs, whatever you want to say. You know, got a lot. I got Gary the Snail. See, and I got a lot of citizens. I got some Muppets. I got everything that I don't, like, specialize, that I don't have enough of. Like, I have my Indiana Jones figs in here. I have my James Bond fig in here. I have a lot of figs like that. And then we have wheel parts. Don't use these often, to be honest. I barely look in this drawer unless I need to part them out. Sticker parts. In here, Marvel. This thing is almost overflowing. I have so many Marvel figs, but most of them are good, so I like that. Been a lot. I kind of am out of buying a lot of Marvel sets, though I'm definitely looking more for like old DC sets at this point. especially because a lot of Marvel sets nowadays are shit. Except I will buy that new No Way Home set, which looks really good. Except, you know, just the minifigs, really. Down here, Harry Potter figs. This thing has definitely grown in the last couple of years, considering I bought a lot of Harry Potter sets, but, you know. And down, Star Wars. Not a lot of figs, I just have enough to make it its own drawer. Alright, new display. This bookshelf, it's mainly graphic novels. Uno thing I've had up here for a while. You know, this thing that I should probably put away. Books. But I finally acquired a beautiful set. The Lego Diagon Alley. Look at it. Is it not incredible? Just not awesome. One of my favorite sets, if not my favorite set of all time. It's just beautiful looking. I somehow fit it on here, as you can see. It's not like scary off, because it's not going to fall, because most of the weight's over here anyways, but whatever order you guys like this in, tell me. I think this order right here looks the best, but it doesn't matter either way. Moving down, miscellaneous stuff. Smooth this over for the TV studio thing. Airplane from the new Indiana Jones sets, which I like. I still need to get the Raiders one, though. I'm probably going to put that. I want to display it somewhere, but I don't know where I would. Maybe, actually, it could fit over there, and that would look really nice. But down here, we have more miscellaneous sets, mainly SpongeBob, though. These old SpongeBob sets that I've had forever, which just, you know, they look nice on display. I have a lot of cop cars. I have that Indiana Jones car. Really good Indiana Jones temple set. Just a lot of cool stuff overall. This came with the Diagon Alley. It was a gift with purchase I got. I haven't used anything from it, really, and I kind of need to. It honestly is a good thing for brick filming. So overall, some good sets. Maybe one of the best Star Wars sets in the past couple of years. I really like this set a lot, and the figs it came with were pretty great. So yeah, just what I have over here. Moving on to this shelf, which I believe I only got last year. I have mainly DC, 90% DC. This is an Arkham shelf. This is a DC villain shelf. This is the Batcave shelf. But up here, this is where I'm going to start first. I'm actually going to go on my bed for a better height advantage. And as you can see, it's kind of miscellaneous because these are a lot of Bat vehicles that don't fit in here anymore. And this was so crowded, I decided to move them up here. I have this airport I got last year. Actually a useful build. I really just need to get a passenger plane. Civil War airport stuff. The 2006 Batwing, awesome build. Kind of want to fit it in here, but I don't have room where it would look nice. I also have the Bat Boat, my favorite Bat Boat. Some other Batwings. The new Quinjet, incredible set. Need to find a way to display this another way, though. And then as you look around, you can see some other Batman stuff like that 66 Batmobile. A lot of sets I actually really like, but I can't find a way to display them down here or down there or whatever. But I really do want to. Moving down to my Batcave shelf. I mean, do you not like it? I mean, come on, it looks awesome. I have the 2006 Batcave, one of the newest additions to the family. I got this about I want to say late last year. It was just, I parted it together, and it looks incredible. I'm so happy I had this. I'm filming this right before I'm going to animate with it for the first time, and it's going to be so awesome. I mean, just imagine, like, in the deep dark lair of the Batman. It's just incredible. So many cool little intricate details to it. Then we have one of my favorites, also the 2012 Batcave. I just love this set so much, guys. I'm going to continue to use this. And, I mean, it's just great. It's been with me forever, and I'll always love that set. Over here, we got the new Batcave. I only bought this, so there's a clock piece, I know, but it goes there now. Over here, I got this last year for half off. Only reason I bought it. I don't like this set, really. It's a decent little Batcave thing or whatever, but I don't really like it. I love the new Batman movie. It's an awesome movie, in my opinion, but this set just isn't it. Got some Bat vehicles. Bat from one of my favorite, what used to be my favorite set of all time, the Bat. My newest addition to the Batcave, the Bat Dragster. Got this set very recently, and it's my newest 2006 Batman set. Batcopter, I got this at Atlanta Brick Co. for about $30. I'm parting together the biplane right now, so I'll have that set complete. Just need to get the Scarecrow and Batman fig, and then I'll have that set complete, which would be awesome. We got a new version. I rebought this set finally, so it looks so much nicer than my old ghetto version. It just looks really cool. The Bat Submarine, and then over here, we could just see my favorite Batmobile, this Tumbler from 2 years ago. Just an awesome build, and I'll have it on here because it just kind of fits perfectly. Robin's jet thingy, the Robin thing from the Batcave, really tiny. I waited so long to get this piece, but I had to rebuy it again. It's a whole story. But it's, you know what? This build just actually it's actually kind of good, to be honest. It's a small little build, but it's really cool. And back there we got little bat jet ski. So that's my Batcave shelf. In the villain's lair, just my DC villain stuff. I have a lot. Got Jokerland from Bricks and Minifigs Wesley Chapel for about $80 with a couple of the figs, but the build was complete, and honestly, I love this set so much, guys. This is a great set. I'm glad I have it. I have all the builds spread around so it looks nice, and it's just amazing. Always had this Joker's Funhouse, another amazing DC villain set that I love to use, and just a bunch of Batman villain, just mantra vehicles, as you can see. Some newer stuff, some stuff I've had forever. As you can see, the 2006 Batcave submarine, and then a couple of builds that I just had forever, but I love them, you know? It's all beautiful. We got my Joker copter, and we just got a lot here. I love it. You know, got this Harley Quinn thing, which is it's just hard to keep this thing staying fucking still, dude, to be honest. And I don't know if anyone else has had this issue where it's bowing. You can see it's clearly bowing. But that's because of the Lego structure. I really want to try and fix that some way, but I don't know how. Now, Arkham Asylum. I'm going to sit down to film this because this is the new Arkham Asylum. I mean, guys, it's beautiful. I have all three of the sets. Finally, it took forever. I have them all. I have some Batman vehicles down here because there's just a lot of easy space to put, like, the Bat Jet Ski from the Batcave, which is missing one of these flame pieces, which I know where it is, so I'll do that. The Batmobile from Jokerland. This 2019 Batmobile, awesome Batmobile, 2012 Batmobile. Just some great stuff. Over here we got the 2017 Arkham Asylum. Really great set. For some reason this is offline. I'm sorry. Let me just make that a little more online. I have that set complete. I bought it incomplete for about $110. It was like incomplete as shit, and it also came with another set, but I fixed it. It's all complete, and I love it. I love it, to be honest. 2013 Arkham holds a special place in my heart. It's one of my favorite sets ever. It's my favorite of the three Arkhams. It's just amazing. It was, as a child, I saw reviews of this set, and I just said, I need that set. And when I finally got it, man, it was an experience. That same year, though, I parted together the 2006 Arkham. As you can see, there are a couple of things like this little satellite's missing, though I do have everything else, really. I love this set so much, guys. I really do. It's really incredible. There's some cool play features here, like that rope you can put down, and there's just so many cells. It's just awesome. Just a little view of the other the vehicles again. Arkham Asylum van, I finally got the right part to put that on there, so now it's perfect. You know, this watchtower over here, and just some other Arkham Asylum vehicles. Do have the police car to this set. It's in my city, though, I believe, so that's really it. Also, a little shout out to my minifig sorters, which are down here now. Alright, we're moving on to the city. Definitely has changed a bit since I've last done a collection video, but yeah, as you can see, a lot of it's it's a mess in the middle, to be honest. It's just a mess. A lot of sets are even detached, like this tow truck, which I really like, or this. It's just, this always falls off, and it pisses me off. Anyways, over here we can see I just have a lot. I've removed a lot of sets. In fact, I've sold that skater house that was over there because it really, I just didn't use that set at all, really. And my Assembly Square, maybe the only new one of these that I didn't get in my last collection video is Assembly Square, which I bought secondhand last year for about $180. It's not as sun damage as it was before because I replaced a lot of the bricks and I did that sun damage process, which kind of worked. It didn't at the same time, though. This needs to be online. But yeah, this is my Assembly Square. It just works. This is still offline, and this is pissing me off. 1 second, guys. You fuck it. It's staying like that. That's Assembly Square. Beautiful. Anyways, bookshop, Assembly Square, the Daily Bugle. Right here we have the police station, corner garage. I kind of have the little waterfront kind of area over here. This is a bigger table, too, than my old one, and I placed it like this because it just fits a lot nicer in my room than having a square one back here. But this is my little waterfront area with this Doc hideout, and this No Way Home set, which these bricks, actually, believe it or not, are kind of cracking on the bottom. I know you can't see it because I can't really show it, but there are a couple of these that are cracking on the bottom, which I really need to replace. My other police station, which gets really dusty, if you guys can see that. Yeah, it just gets really dusty, just because of these black bricks and whatnot. Definitely dust this off often, but it still gets pretty dusty. The 2018 Sanctum, 100% complete with everything. Still one of my favorite sets ever. The 2012 Bank from the Two-Face chase. Awesome. I rebuilt it last year, and it's just, it's one of my favorite builds. I just love it. The Toy and Grocery Store from 2015, Creator 3-in-1. The No Way Home Bank, which is not 100% complete actually. It's kind of ghetto-ly put together, but I gotta fix that. Avengers Tower from 2020, one of the best sets from that year, to be honest. It's a great set. The Bank from 2017, another great set. The Bulldozer Break-In. The original 2013 Daily Bugle. Really good set. Definitely not 100% complete, though. Need to fix some stuff with it. The 2019 Lego Store. Another great set. The 2019 Corner Cafe set from Sit Creator. This set breaks a lot because I kind of lean my gaming chair back and it falls off the table. I really need to try. I put some partitions up, but honestly it wasn't really doing much. But I just want to keep this set together because it's broken so many times and it just looks nice together, you know? It's a decent looking set. It's not attached all the way, but it's fine. Newest edition pretty much is this right here. My 12 Grindelwald placed. Got it for Christmas with some money I had, and honestly, it's just a great set. It's kind of in the halfway position, but it's a little broken. There's something going on there that I need to fix, but it looks really cool, to be honest. And a lot of these random vehicles, here's a better overview for you guys. It's just a bunch of random vehicles, and I don't mind it because I want my city to be kind of bustling, but I do need to organize them a little bit to look a little nice. As we wrap up this video, the last place we are going to look is under the table. Now, I've used this just to be space efficient, but to be honest, it's pretty much a mess. So I'm going to go over some things quickly. Number one, got a 48 by 48 right here. Got two others over there. One of them's broken to shit, but I got two that work perfectly fine. And back here, I've had these drawers forever. I just moved them over here. We got, can't really see them, but we have this color, and then we got the butterscotch color. I have a lot more of these bricks. I got a lot more of those. Then we got the sand green. You could see those a little bit, but I got a lot of these from a pick-a-brick recently. And up here, we got this blue. So, got all of those back there. Moving down a little bit, in here is my Scarecrow biplane, at least what I have parted together so far. Not a lot. I haven't made any Bricklink orders yet, but when I do, it's not going to be, it's going to be done quickly. DC minifigs have a shit ton of these. Right in here, I think that's empty. I got some unbuilt sets. I got some empty bins, and I have this base plate bin full of these 32 by 32 and road plates, which I definitely need to get more of. And I got some minifig parts in here, some minifig bags, and the arena, the Thor arena, is in there. And that's really it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.